Good afternoon. Welcome to my daily Facebook Live. This is Barry Selby, best-selling author, speaker, and passionate champion for the divine feminine, helping strong, successful women find balance in love, life, and business. And today's topic is really more universal since it's the day before Thanksgiving. And if you're in America, this will hopefully make sense. If you're not in America, it wouldn't make sense, but you understand the premise at least. And so the question I'm throwing out there right at the beginning is, happy Thanksgiving for tomorrow, by the way. If you're traveling today or you've already traveled and got to home to be with family, and if you've got issues when you get home to see family, go watch my broadcast from yesterday. I talked a lot about the challenges, but also the opportunities when you go home for Thanksgiving, when you have unresolved issues with family. But I want to play a different tune today, which is speaking to the conversation of gratitude. You know, people want to go for Thanksgiving and have turkey and be with family and blah, blah, blah. Do you take time to be thankful? And I'm going to play this out as an idea about Thanksgiving, but I want to give you the whole year. Yes, the whole year. So bear with me. In case you didn't know already, I'm this guy here. I'm English. Came out here in '81. So I've spent a lot of Thanksgivings with friends, but not with family because my family's back in England. And haven't had a family over here to be with through various choices. So Thanksgiving was not something I grew up with. And it was something it's very American. Well, it's also Canadian, I know. But it's very American. So the idea of Thanksgiving was an alien thing I adopted because I was living in America. It always seemed a bit odd to me because in a way what Thanksgiving was, for me experientially was, keep saying it was all the time. All right. Experientially, it felt like an early Christmas because in England there is no Thanksgiving, so Christmas is the first holiday with this turkey. And so when you have Thanksgiving in November, it's kind of like my senses got skewed because I only have a turkey a month early. It sounds crazy, but that's the feeling I had. Where's this going? I'm not sure, but I hope I get there so I can tell you what I'm teaching. But the bottom line is for me is that Thanksgiving has always been an opportunity. Having been in different relationships, different friendship circles, different locations, I've had quite a variety of experiences of Thanksgivings. And for me, that is something that I'm grateful for. In fact, I'm very grateful for because I've had Thanksgivings I spent alone as well. I'm not saying every single one I spent with friends, but I've been alone. Like tomorrow I will be volunteering and we're actually running the team to provide a taste of Thanksgiving to the Agape attendees who come to service tomorrow. And we're having a luncheon, very light lunch in fact, tomorrow afternoon. Well, tomorrow lunchtime till afternoon. That is an appetizer for Thanksgiving for those people who come. And let me tell you a quick story actually about last year. Since you're watching, I'm going to give you some things about gratitude. I did this last year on Thanksgiving, helping out with getting all these little plates or sample plates for the people coming to Agape. They get a little taste test, hang out, listen to some music, hang out in the parking lot. It was really fun. But I'm not a vegan, and by the way, all the plates were vegan, except for the desserts because everyone brought people that run desserts, and it was quite a party. But the thing is, at the end of it, as much as I loved the connection and everything else, I wasn't satiated. I wasn't satisfied. And I had made I said to my friend who actually was catering but had to go do another gig. She has like 4 catering jobs on Thanksgiving. I said, I'm just letting you know now, I'm planting a seed to the universe at large that I'd love to have a true Thanksgiving turkey, all the trimmings, dinner today. And we laughed about it, and she went off, and I was just taking care of the stuff because I was looking at the plates and what was serving. It was salad and black-eyed peas and a couple other things. It was all vegan. At the end of the service, or the end of my serving rather, which is around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, she calls me and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "We're just wrapping up, completing what we're doing." She said, "I need you. You need help tonight." I said, "What do you mean?" Now she's catering these 3 different catering jobs. Turns out that one of the catering jobs she had, which was in Santa Monica Canyon, the person she had doing the food preparation there, because it's all cooked, I do is just heat it up and serve it, she didn't know how to carve a turkey. And she said, would I be willing to go over there? She'd pay me to do it as a job. I'm like, okay, it's nice, I get paid to go there. You know, went out to basically go carve the turkey for them. Now, I said to her, I've never carved a whole turkey before. I've cut meat off turkeys, but never carved a whole turkey. I said, I trust you, you'd be fine. So I decided, okay, fine. I had time to go home, change, and just a bit more business-like because I've been casual at Agape that day. Got a it was an Uber or Lyft, whatever, up to the Santa Monica Canyon and knocked on the door, went in, and basically was presented with a kitchen full of stuff bubbling and brewing and all the different things that were heating up. And also a big turkey that was sitting on the counter, just been taken out the oven. In front of me, the host and hostess had purchased a set of carving knives, put it that way. I think that the term they call it is, it's not Saracen steel, it's Arabian steel, I think it's called. It's a finish. And these knives were like Rolls-Royce knives. They were gorgeous, and apparently they run about $200 or $300 each. So I was playing with some pretty fancy cutlery, to say the least. So anyway, the evening progressed. Getting all the food, I started cutting up the turkey, and I just went in. I just did it. I just like focused, cut the turkey. I've got a picture I put up on Facebook that night. It was just funny. Dark meat, light meat, the wings and legs on the ends. It was just set up beautifully, and the carcass was pretty much stripped bare. And at the end of it, the hosts came in, and they sort of got all their family. There's like 4 generations of the family there, a big feast for all the family. And they said to the girl and myself, you're here and there's plenty of food. Fix yourself a plate. Sit down, eat, relax, enjoy. Thank you for all the work you've done. And I was like, I got my turkey dinner, and I got to basically pick. There was sweet potatoes, there was a salad, there was mashed. I mean, it was all the trimmings, turkey, gravy, the whole bit. And because it was a Jewish family, it was a kosher family. Or I should say, because it was a kosher family, because they're Jewish. Because not all Jews are kosher. I'm not. I'm Jewish, but not kosher. All the stuff was separated in different ways. So there was mashed potatoes with butter, mashed potatoes without butter. I went for the one with. And basically had a feast of a time, very happy at the end of it, and got paid to do it. Let's just say my cup of gratitude overflowed that night. Now, tomorrow, I'm not repeating that, although the first part is the same, which is going to be the vegan preparations at Agape. But I already have an invitation to go to Thanksgiving dinner with about 20 other people, and we have all the trimmings, and I'm going to make some salad for them and everything else. And I'm already feeling the gratitude welling up. So what I'm getting to, it's a long way to get to the end of it, is to say to you, what can you be grateful for, particularly for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Or if you're already home, what you are grateful for now? I spoke yesterday about the challenges, and I'll just touch into that briefly for a reminder, that what I talked about yesterday was the challenge of going home to family where you have unresolved issues. Particularly if you were hurt or abused as a younger child, that as an adult you go back and you haven't resolved it, so it's still inside of you, blocking you from loving. And I'm not saying you need to love these people or forgive them, but you need to forgive yourself. And part of that is when you can get to a place after that, which is, so this is the PS from yesterday in a way, what you can do after you get to that point is become grateful for the experience. And I know for some of you, they're going, I can't be grateful for that. No way I can be grateful for that. Well, here's the thing. When you've actually resolved it and come to peace with it, that means forgiveness for yourself, release from the other person, not forgetting what they did, no, but being grateful for the fact that you're stronger now, whole now, and healed now. That's the end result. That's the dessert, the icing on the cake, as it were, speaking about in food terms. If you can do that, and I mean authentically be in a place of gratitude for your life experience, for who you are and what you've become, it eradicates a lot of the pain and suffering from the years before. So gratitude is another tool in the tool belt of learning how to love and be kind to yourself and supporting yourself. So that was a long way around to make a point. I hope you got there and stayed through the whole piece to get to that. So it's a powerful lesson for this. But I want to give you the homework, as it were, which is beyond Thanksgiving. You know I do that. I'm wishing you a beautiful Thanksgiving. Yes. I'm also inviting you to take on the challenge of being grateful. Challenge of being grateful? Yes. Because many people watching, many people in the world, don't consciously choose to be grateful for anything. They don't. I forget sometimes, so I'm not saying I'm immune to this. But I go through the day and I realize I look back and go, what am I really thankful for? And there's so much I can put on my list. So if you haven't already done one of these, I highly recommend this as a practice for at least a month. Yes, from now till Christmas. Here's your homework. Yes, I'm giving you homework. You have the opportunity right now to provide for yourself a reminder of the gratitude you feel for things that happen to you, for you, with you today. So each evening, and you can do this in the morning too, but I'll give you a different spin for that one. In the evening, if you keep a journal, or if you want to keep a journal, you can do that. Or you can just do it in the mirror, saying it to yourself, and because I like mirror work, I love mirror work in that sense. Just say I'm grateful for, it could be the simplest thing. I'm grateful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful for taking 5 minutes to stretch. I'm grateful for taking 20 minutes to meditate. I'm grateful for the breakfast I had this morning. I'm grateful for the weather today. Whatever that is. If you can come up with 5 or even 10 things every day, your life will be filled up differently. If you can do that every day by simply being grateful and thankful to actually express it either in writing or verbally to yourself at the end of each day, it'll be powerful. Now, I mentioned doing it in the morning. This is the advanced level, in a way. If you can, or I should say, I invite you to, because I can't promise you can do this, where you can focus on being grateful in the morning for the day to come. This means holding a vision, holding an intention, and holding a desire for something to happen. So, the question that may be coming up for you, because it's already come from inside of me, is, how can I be grateful for something that hasn't happened yet? This, my friends, is the power of intention. A power of intention that is predicated on you having a clear vision of what you want, and also includes the idea of what you intend to embrace, attract, focus on, work on to get as results. Now, if you work in a 9-to-5 job, or have a routine every day it's the same, then you can predict what's going to happen that day to a degree. So why not be grateful for say, I'm so grateful for the new surprise that showed up today in my life. That's easy because you don't know what it's going to be. And it can be anything. But the thing is, it may not be something you want, so you can be grateful for a surprise whatever way it comes up. Try that one on. Second one is being grateful for something you're working on. An intention, a vision, whether it's a business thing, a relationship aspect, a spiritual practice, a physical health thing. It might be just you say that I am grateful for the amazing food they get to eat today. Well, you can make anything you eat amazing, so you can do it that way too. So gratitude in the evening is for the end of the day, the results. And again, these are 30-day practices I highly recommend. Also, gratitude at the beginning of the day to actually set up the day the way you want. In fact, it's to, for the start, when you're doing gratitude at the beginning of the day, you're already clarifying your intentions. And if you haven't been doing intentions every day, this will help you by setting up intentions by gratitude. Yes, you're putting out intentions by putting gratitude behind them to push them out into the world. Try that one on. So, these are things I want to give you as assignments. Yes, assignments between now and Christmas. That's a month. To focus on yourself, to focus on your gratitude, to focus on your positive experiences and situations in the world that maybe you've ignored. By doing that, this is the law of attraction thing, by the way, when you are holding gratitude for the things in your life you already have, you're actually telling the universe that I have room to take on more to be grateful for. And that's where things get really fun. And that's where I'm going to leave you to think about that one. So, I've been doing this week things about gratitude because that's part of my work. And I wanted to give you this one to play with. I invite you to take this one as a challenge. You can let me know, by the way, what you decide to do. Any things you experience, any things you express. Gratitude, you can tell me what gratitude you've had. I know you I know you love the law of attraction. Yes, it's in my work too. My focus is about the road of relationships. Oh, by the way, I'm dropping a seed now for something I'll talk about probably Friday or Saturday, maybe next week. No, I'm not going to tell you now. I'll tell you later. That's another. I'm grateful for something. I had a conversation last night with a friend at a business networking meeting, and when he was asking me something, I came out with this term, and I was like, "Oh, I'm using that." Thank you, Patty. I'm grateful for you too. Very grateful. I'm grateful I can support you as well. But I just booked a couple of domains today for my branding that's coming out next year. I'll tell you about that next week. In the meantime, I just want to say, if you haven't watched my broadcast before, these are my daily Facebook Lives. I do have them up on my Facebook business page, as well as the personal page. I also have them on my YouTube channel under Barry Selby. There's actually a playlist called Messages from the Masculine. And by the way, this is Message from the Masculine number 174, to inspire the feminine heart. This one's for everybody, by the way, today's, because it's Thanksgiving. And also I have the same YouTube channel recordings are on my website, embedded on the video blog page of my website, which is barryselby.com. If you're in the need of support, love, guidance in the area of love and relationships, or living life more in balance, you can find me here. Message me over social media, or go to my website, sign up for a business consult or a relationship chat. There's a chat and consult button on my website. So, and with that, I wish you a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'll be on again tomorrow sometime during the day as a on-the-spot reporting from Thanksgiving. And I wish you well. So take care of yourselves and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you're in this country, if you're not, have a great Thursday. And try gratitude as an experience. Take it on, put it on like a new suit of clothes, a new experiment, a new experience, and see what happens. You might be amazed. I think you will be. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care of yourselves as always, and enjoy. Whoops. Bye. I have to be in camera shots to do that. I'll see you again soon.